Hi everybody. Now we are going to see the steps to create online exam. So now as you can see, this is the dashboard and I have logged in as a teacher, right? So once the teacher logs in, then they need to first go to menu, then academics, then examinations. Here see, you will be presented with a number of options. The options that we need to follow now is the online exams. Once you click on it, it will present some of the options like new online exam, view online exams, view exam results and reset exam. So to create an exam, we need to click on the new exam. See, here are some of the fields that you see are marked with star marks, means which are mandatory fields. Now we are going to set a name for the exam. Suppose we are writing it as a periodic test 1 exam and the subject for reference is English, and for the description we can give full marks as suppose 10. Here teachers can give the marks accordingly that are to be set. Now here there is two options, start date and end date. Here the options that we need to select is start date, and the you may give it the same date. The concept of giving two dates is that if we fix a certain duration, every student might not be available to attend that exam within that time frame. So to add flexibility to it, we have given it a span of a day. By selecting this option as both 27, we are setting the parameter that the exam will be valid for the whole day of 27th. Now next comes the time, means what will be the length or the duration of the exam. Here we are setting it suppose as 10 minutes. Then we have to set the passing percentage. This percentage will be calculated automatically against the marks of the students, how they perform and how it get evaluated, and it will automatically mark them as pass or fail. Here I give 30%. Now you can set a general category or a subject specific. We are going for a subject specific. Now once you go for the subject specific, if supposing I being an English teacher want to schedule an class 9 exam of English, so from here I will select subject specific. I will select the batch as class 9A. Then after that I will be presented with the subjects which are already been created in the database. Now here I select English. Here on the right hand side you can see the student's name appearing as the applicable students. Now if it's up to the teacher either to select all, or you can make certain changes as per, like if suppose this second student doesn't like the school doesn't want or doesn't allow him to get sit for the exam, then we can keep him unchecked and go for the rest, or any such other students also if whom the exam is not intended to, we can bar them from here. Or if everyone is to be given the same, then we can select all. After that, now here is two options, exam format, objective and hybrid. Objective stands for multiple choice questions and hybrid stands for the subjective type. In MCQ or the objective type, you will be presented with some options against a question, and in hybrid questions you will be presented with a part where the students can write certain answers. Now, first going on with the objective one. Now it's selecting the objective, then we will click on the create. Once this gets created, now suppose I will define the marks of each and every question over here. Here marks is not the total marks of the exam. Here marks denotes the intended marks for that particular question. Suppose I have a full marks of 10 and I have to set two questions, so I set it as 5. So this question contains 5 marks. Now suppose this is question 1. Find the proper noun, and under it the question comes garden. So here the question is been written, and now we have to give the options for it. Like the first option is Ram, second option is playing. If we want to add more options, from here we can create options by or add options. Simply clicking onto the add option, we will get a new option bar. Here we can also add something to our option. Now we have to select which one among these options are the answer or is the answer. So we just see there's a checkbox with it's written is answer. Just click on that. So for this question, the computer will automatically understand that this answer is correct. Now after creating the first question, I will go on to create the next. So just click on the create, and I went to the next question. Now question 2. Here also first mention the total marks, so it's 5. So here against the question I have to set some answers as option. And then set which one is the correct answer. Now once done, we will create it. Once we have created it, then we will go to the skip option. So from here we have seen that 5 marks, there are 2 questions containing the marks and the options. This is the part where the exam has been already set. So what all things can be done from here? We can add more questions if we see, calculate it, and if we see that no, some marks are still to be added, or like it's the total marks is not reached yet, so we can add questions from here. We can import other questions, and we can rearrange. Like if you want to set this as 1 and this as number 2, we can simply do it from the rearrange option, or we can edit the option like the name and all what we have said, that's PT1 English. This all things can be done from that edit on, or we can actually do what? We can publish the exam. Once we click on publish the exam, now the exams has been published. As you can see over here, it is written that exam is published. Now we will go back to view online exam. Then, or you can also navigate it from menu, academics, examinations, online exam. Now from here you can see view online exam. If you click over here, you will just need to select the batch for whom you have created the exam, and see this was already a previous one created. Now we have created a PT1 English full marks 10, right? So here also we can do this editing part. Okay, now you have to log in after the exam has finished to check what is the result. Once it's confirmed that the examination has happened and the students has taken the exam, it's for the teachers to evaluate the marks. The checking and the marks allotment will be done automatically by the system. From here, the teachers can view the exam result by just clicking on to the view exam result, selecting the batch for whom they want to see the result, and the exam. If the 27th exam has finished and now they want to view the result, simply they need to click the view result option. Once, see, they will be presented with how many students has appeared and what is the details of the student, how much he have secured out of the full marks, and what is his net result, either passed or failed. And this can also be taken out as a PDF export. Like if you just click over here, the teacher, then it will allow the teacher to save this as a result copy. This was the simple steps how online exams can be set, conducted and taken. Thank you.